Hello!
Ahoy!
Welcome to another episode of The Wave. My name is Adam.
My name's Nick.
Nick, I can't see you.
I know.
Where are you?
We've gone virtual for 1 week only.
We've had to go back to virtual because Nick's wife's a bit selfish. I can only say that because she won't listen. How are you, Nick?
Unlikely. Yeah, I'm good. I've got in front of me. I've got a toffee apple cider.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna open it and try it.
Live on the show.
Yeah, I don't really like toffee
or apples.
Well, no, I like apples. I
don't really like apples.
I don't think it'll work together.
I find apples quite boring.
It smells. It's definitely got a toffee bouquet.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's not meant to be together.
Oh, really? It's not nice.
It's very sweet.
Well, it's just apple cider's a thing,
sweet.
so it's just apple cider with added toffee.
Yeah. I may dip back in as we're going through this.
Okay.
My first reaction is that's not for me.
Keep us informed. How do you want to start? Hello?
Shall we?
Oh, I thought I'd lost you.
Well, I suppose we should do a welcome. Sorry, I think I kind of hijacked the welcome.
You did a little bit, but it's fine.
Welcome to The Wave. It's the weekly news and chat show from bottom of the stream.
Yep, with me and Nick. Nick and I.
Adam and I. Myself.
Me, myself, and Nick.
Correct. What should we start with? No, I'm going to ask you how you were. How's your week been? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm all good, I think. It's a bit warm, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, there's been a few warm evenings the last few days. It's been difficult sleeping, but I've been all right.
I love the heat. I love it.
I love the heat, but I don't like sleeping in it.
Well, you've got to have one to have the other, I'm afraid.
But no, I haven't really done anything this week. I've been pretty boring, to be honest.
Okay.
What about you?
No cinema trips?
No, not been to cinema for a couple of weeks now.
Oh.
I know. I need to get back on it. I haven't even got any booked in.
Have you not?
No.
Is it a bit
Novelties
of a calm
wore off.
bit of a calm before the storm?
Yeah, probably. Don't know. Just haven't had chance.
Fair enough.
What about you? What have you been up to?
What have I been up to? I went out for dinner on Saturday. That was nice.
Nice.
Still getting used to being able to do things like that, but
Yeah,
it was good. That was probably the highlight of my week. Don't test my memory.
Did anybody chuck any food down your back?
No, not this time.
That's good. That's always fun.
Absolute bonus.
Good.
I had a nice dinner and some cocktails, so yeah, very good.
Sounds lovely.
All of them were nicer than this toffee apple cider. But
good.
You got to try these things.
You have. Where did you get it from?
It was my friends Joanne and Luke bought me some bottles of beer for my birthday last month, and this was the last one in the bag.
Have you purposefully left it till last?
Yeah, because I thought I'll like all the others. I'm not sure about that, and that has proved to be the case.
Good. Right, should we do some Netflix news?
Let's do it.
What have we got?
Would you like me to start?
Yes.
We mentioned last week Jennifer Lopez signing a first look deal with Netflix.
We did, indeed.
And she is not messing about.
Oh, really?
This week, she has officially signed on to a project for Netflix. It's a sci-fi thriller.
Nice.
It is called Atlas, and it's going to be directed by Brad Payton, who directed The Rock a couple of years ago in Rampage.
Oh, yeah, Rampage is quite good, actually.
Was that the one with the giant white gorilla and fighting an armadillo or something like that?
Yeah, it was based on the old 80s computer game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Video game. Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed Rampage.
So, well, yeah, they're teaming up. The press release says that Atlas centers around a woman fighting for humanity in a future where an AI soldier has determined the only way to end war is to end humanity.
Interesting. Rogue AI. Netflix loves rogue AI.
They do, don't they? To outthink the rogue AI, Atlas must work with the one thing she fears the most. Another AI. There you go.
Double AI.
A buddy cop AI thriller starring J-Lo. Just what you wanted for, I was going to say for Christmas.
Yeah, it sounds
whatever the June equivalent of Christmas is.
half Christmas.
Yeah. Christ.
Myth.
Do you want another one?
Yep.
Do you like The Witcher?
I didn't really enjoy the show, I must admit. And I've never really played the games. So
forget about The Witcher, because Netflix has announced a new series.
Okay.
Confusingly titled The Watcher. So it's just got just changed a vowel.
Just change one vowel.
A new show.
Yeah. Next year you've got the Watcher and the
I know.
Watcher. I tried to make a joke, it didn't work. Wetcher.
The Wetcher. Sounds painful.
It does.
Just had a right wetching.
What's the Watcher about?
It's produced by Ryan Murphy, because he doesn't do enough stuff.
They definitely do.
It's going to star Naomi Watts.
Okay.
And Bobby Cannavale.
Oh yeah, Bobby Carnival.
Yeah, they are going to play a married couple who have just moved into their dream home, only to find themselves targeted by a stalker.
Oh.
I definitely would have said targeted by a watcher.
Yeah, of course.
Or called the show Stalker.
Is it a show?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay.
The stalker, known as the Watcher, sends the couple cryptic and threatening letters in a bid to force them out of their new house. I hope it's more than him just writing them some letters,
yeah,
to be honest.
It'd be right for a film, but for a show you need a bit more substance than that, sure.
I am not sure that is really selling it to me, but there you go.
This dude writes some letters. It's a 10-episode series.
It is a limited series.
Okay, so 4, maybe 5.
Yeah. So watch out for the Watcher.
Okay, I will watch out for the Watcher. And then I'll watch out for the Wetcher. Keep going, you're on a roll.
Do you like Spotify?
Yes.
Do you like the Social Network movie?
Yes.
Because basically you're getting that movie, but about Spotify.
Oh, really?
Netflix has confirmed a new fictional drama about the rise of Spotify. It will be a 6-part limited series arriving in 2022.
Interesting. Is there an interesting story behind Spotify? There must be.
Again, the press release says the series will focus on the rise of Spotify and how it revolutionised the music industry, becoming one of the world's leading streaming services. Do you think that if Netflix are making a series about Spotify, will Spotify make a audio drama about Netflix?
Return the favour. Hopefully, that'd be quite interesting.
And they're all just in one big streaming bed together.
Or maybe they'll make a drama about Amazon, and Amazon will make one about Netflix. Just keep going around and get Hulu in there somewhere.
I mean, I'm sure that they'll make it very dramatic. I can't say it's something that leaps off the page at me.
No, I guess not. But there must be some story. There must be a story there. Like there was with Facebook. There must be a story there to tell. Otherwise, nobody would even thought about it.
It's not like they're going to... Well, I'm sure they wouldn't sort of cast someone as Taylor Swift with her being angry about not wanting to be on Spotify. I don't know.
Maybe not, no. I don't know. Who knows? I suppose it must have been quite a difficult app to get going in the industry because, like it said, it did change the industry. So you've got to get people on board, haven't you? So that must have been difficult. It
is kind of weird how Spotify was the one that stuck when you had what was the big one before that Metallica sued?
Napster.
Yeah,
Napster was illegal though, and then it went legal streaming, didn't it, after a while? But I think it had lost its reputation by then.
Yeah, but without Napster, there's no Spotify, surely.
No, definitely not. Interesting. We'll keep our eye on that one.
Yeah. Okay. You like Lost?
I do. I love Lost. How did you know?
Because you may have mentioned it a couple of times. Someone from Lost is going to be in the live action Resident Evil show that is coming to Netflix.
I saw this. I saw the cast announcement. I'm excited.
It will be Lance Reddick.
Yes.
He's pretty good. He's a pretty good character actor.
He is good. Did you ever watch Fringe?
I saw bits of it. I would like to watch it properly.
It's
like
good.
A start to finish.
It's worth a watch through. It gets mental towards the end, but he's in that all the way through, and that's a really good show.
He is going to play, I think it's one of the main villains. He's going to play Albert Wesker.
Yeah, he is a villain. I don't know much about Resident Evil. We need Jordan. He's the Resident Evil guru. Jordan, tell us more.
Yeah. Is this going to be a good bit of casting? Let us know.
Who knows? He's a great actor. Like you say, he's a good character. He pops up in quite a few things. He's quite
the presence, isn't he?
He does a lot of like 1 or 2 episode cameos in things, doesn't he? He doesn't necessarily run a show very often. Like even in Lost, he's only in like probably 5 or 6 episodes, if that. You certainly remember that he's been there. He's got amazing eyes.
Good voice as well.
Great
Lovely
voice.
Definitely would let him read me a bedtime story.
Definitely.
It's not a euphemism.
Yes, it was.
I just think it would be nice for him to read me a bedtime story. So,
excellent.
Okay, I have one more.
Okay.
How do you feel about centaurs?
I love centaurs.
Good. Feel like we're veering into the grief burrito chat here.
Yeah, they're Ross Cook's favourite
animal. Good. Well, I think Ross will definitely like this because Netflix has dropped a trailer this week for a animated show called Centaur World.
Oh, nice.
It looks pretty bonkers. It will start streaming on the 30th of July. It will feature a mix of animation styles, and each episode will include original songs.
Oh, wow. A centaur musical.
Yeah, so basically, if you watch the trailer, a normal horse is transported to a world of centaurs who happen to sing. And it looks a bit trippy, I've got to say, but it is very colourful and it looks fun.
It sounds awesome. So, when's it coming?
Yeah, July the 30th.
That's really soon.
It is indeed, about 6 weeks. So
nice. Exciting.
Sounds good.
Is that all your news?
That is all my news.
I've got a couple of trailers that I've watched over the last couple of days to mention.
Excellent.
One's Netflix, one isn't. Netflix have dropped the trailer for Gunpowder Milkshake, which they seem to be putting a lot of marketing behind.
Yes.
It seems to be everywhere. Everybody's
it's quite
talking
starry,
about it.
Isn't it, though?
Well, it is, yeah. It's got a lot of big names in. And the trailer's awesome. I really enjoyed the trailer.
I've seen the trailer also, and it did hook me, I must say.
It did. It's going to be good. So, yeah, keep your eye. I'm not sure when it's coming. It must be soon. Because, like I say, Netflix are all over it at the minute. It's everywhere.
So this is... Karen Gillan is the lead in it.
Yes, she is indeed.
And she is an assassin protecting a young girl, isn't she?
Yep. And she enlists her other assassin, her assassin mother, to help her out.
Yeah.
Who is Lena Headey?
Yes,
Headey.
Correct.
Excellent. So, yeah, keep your eye out for Gunpowder Milkshake. It looks quite good, and check out that trailer. It looks fun. Talking of fun trailers.
Sure.
This is not Netflix related, but have you seen the trailer?
That's okay.
Have you seen the trailer for Pig?
I have not.
Do you know what Pig is?
Is it a Babe reboot?
No, not quite. Pig.
Okay.
Pig is Nicolas Cage's next project.
I'm invested already. Right. Do tell.
Nicolas Cage plays a truffle hunter who has lost his pig.
Brilliant.
And needs to find him. It sounds like a ridiculous concept as it is a Nicolas Cage film. And I love at the beginning it comes up, Academy Award winner Nicolas Cage is in this film about a lost pig. But the trailer's really good and it actually looks quite interesting.
I'm going to watch that when we're finished here. I'm a bit confused though. So is it like do you get the impression from the trailer it's kind of a bit of a heartwarming journey? Or is it like he's on full revenge mode, sort of macheteing farmers?
No, I don't. I'm not expecting action. I'm expecting heartwarming. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get that. Do you want to know the synopsis? Shall I read the synopsis?
Yeah, I really do, yeah.
It says, a truffle hunter who lives alone in the Oregonian wilderness must return to his past in Portland to search for his beloved foraging pig after she is kidnapped.
Okay.
Nicolas Cage, Adam Arkin's in it, Alex Wolff's in it. coming on July the 16th in the United States, so there is not a UK release date as of yet, but I'm sure somebody will pick it up because.
So we'll have to wait and see if that's. I mean, I can't imagine it'd get a cinema release over here.
I wouldn't have thought so, but there is limited what we're getting out at the minute. So
slim pickings, I suppose. So it's
really
possible.
Is, yeah. So yeah, I'm excited.
It'd be good. Could be the movie that saves Cage's bacon.
Exactly. You never know, do you?
Yeah.
I'm just reading some of the trivia, see if there's anything interesting in there. It was distributed by the same people who made Parasite.
Oh, okay.
So that's interesting. It's also Nicolas Cage's 99th movie.
Oh, what's 100 going to be?
I dread to think. This movie is a drama with a quiet performance from Nicolas Cage, is one of the trivia things.
Is that trivia? Nicolas Cage doesn't go full
Doesn't
Cage.
go Cage and doesn't shout everywhere. It's first drama since Joe in 2013.
Right. You're saying Between Worlds wasn't a drama?
No, apparently not. According to Nicolas Cage, the movie is a drama with one of his most stable performances.
That's a brilliant quote.
That is a brilliant quote. I'm excited. So yeah, check out the trailer for Pig. It looks fucking mental, but also
I'm going to do that as soon as we're finished.
Have you been watching anything good at the top of the stream, Nick?
I've watched a few things. I've watched. What should I start with? I've watched the first 2 episodes of the much talked about tentpole flagship, however else you want to call it, Marvel release on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah, Loki.
That's MODOK.
Oh, MODOK. Okay, fair enough. What's MODOK?
It's an animated show about a flying head.
Oh right, okay, of course it is.
And his trials and tribulations as he gets a real job. It's kind of in that sort of Robot Chicken type style.
Right.
Patton Oswalt voices MODOK, and Melissa Fumero voices his daughter. Ben Schwartz voices his son. Wendy McClovey's a voice as well, so it's quite a good voice cast. And it's a bit sort of a bit out there, a bit funny, bit like you've got an exploding cat in it at one point.
Nice.
Bit naughty. It's quite fun.
Is it good?
I recommend it. Yeah.
Recommend it to me?
What? Yeah, I think you'd enjoy it.
I'll check it out.
So watch the first couple of them.
Excellent.
Yeah, watch Loki as well.
Me too. I've only seen the first one though. I've not seen the second one yet.
Okay. I've seen the first 2. I personally much preferred the second one.
Oh really?
I thought it was really good.
Okay, I really enjoyed the first one, so that's good. That's a good omen, I guess. I'm going to go and watch it when we finish here tonight, I think.
Nice.
And I might check out MODOK as well while I'm there.
Yeah, they're only like 20 minutes, so
nice.
Yeah, check it out.
Will do.
That's both on Disney Plus. I've watched those, and I've watched the first episode of part 2 of Lupin.
Oh yeah, any good?
Yeah, good.
I've decided to finish Sweet Tooth before I start it.
Good plan.
Okay.
My my immediate comment would be, I think, having praised it before, didn't we? As saying, it ended on a good cliffhanger.
Yeah.
The cliffhanger at the end of the first episode of this part is much better than the cliffhanger.
Oh, really?
that they left us with in between parts.
Oh, that's interesting.
Which was a bit odd. But yeah, it's just a direct continuation, obviously, because we think they just split the series, don't we?
Yeah, we think so.
Really good. So
Excellent.
Keen to watch the end of the rest of those episodes, hopefully this week.
How many have we got?
I didn't look that far. I presume it's another 5.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, because it would have been a 10, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to start it as soon as I finish Sweet Tooth, which I am now 4 episodes in. And,
okay, how many of those is there?
I don't know.
Feel like you're halfway through. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it quickly. 8.
Yeah.
So yeah,
bang on.
Just about halfway through. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. It's a really heartwarming show. There's a lot of tenseness to it. There's a lot of intrigue to where it's going. It's bit heartwarming. It's nice. It's good. I'm enjoying it.
Good. It's definitely on my list to get to soonish.
However,
this
go on.
This cider's not getting nicer.
Is it not?
No, it's starting to make my eyebrows itch.
Oh dear. Is it going to end up down the sink?
Possibly.
The reason I've not got further into Sweet Tooth is because I discovered another show this week.
Okay.
And it has distracted me.
Good. I'm intrigued.
Have you heard of Fresh Fried and Crispy?
No, I mean, it's your nickname. But no. I've not heard of the TV show.
I think I'm about to change your life.
What is it? Where can I find it?
Do you remember when we discovered Somebody Feed Phil?
Yeah.
This is the best thing we've discovered since.
Okay.
It's a man, I'm just going to try it, called Dame Drops. Daym Drops.
I'm in already.
He is touring America, finding the best fried food in America.
Okay.
The difference between Dame Drops and every other food food TV presenter you'll find is if he doesn't like something, he is not afraid to tell you.
Okay.
It's wonderful. I've watched every single one of them this week. He eats some crazy stuff, and Americans will just fry anything. And it's a similar sort of vibe to Somebody Feed Phil. So he's only going around America, but he goes to a different city in every episode.
Okay.
And he goes to like 4 or 5 different restaurants, and then he picks a winner at the end. He'd be like, the best fried food in this city is this particular thing. One was a bit of a cheat because he went to this woman's house and she won. I was like, well, not everybody can do that.
Yeah.
But
wait, can I find this on Netflix?
You will find this on Netflix. It is a Netflix original
Brilliant.
TV show. He's a YouTuber, and he's
Okay.
now been given his own TV show. But yeah, he's a great big fella, and it's a lot. The Las Vegas episode is brilliant. He finds.
Yeah, I can imagine.
He stays off the strip, so it's restaurants for locals, and
sure,
he finds the best #1 hamburger in America. It won the award for the best hamburger in America in this backstreet in the Las Vegas restaurant. But it's an off-menu item.
Okay.
And the only way to get it is to find a hidden NFC tag in the restaurant, which you then have to blip your phone onto, which will give you a voucher to purchase this $100 burger.
Wow.
It's a pound of Wagyu beef with gold-painted bacon, cheese sauce, brisket, and a gold-painted bun.
Did he like it?
He loved it. But yeah, it was $100, and you can only buy it if you found this little tag in the restaurant and you got to blip your phone on it.
So did he have to go through that rigmarole, or did
No, they showed him where it was.
Yeah,
they showed him where the tag. It was literally it was hidden in plain sight, is how they described it, because it was stuck to the side of his table.
Okay.
But yeah, check it out. Honestly, it's a really good show. He has fish and chips.
I'm gonna get straight on that.
He has fish and chips in one episode because there's this London themed restaurant, and
okay,
yeah, it's well worth it. The guy's really entertaining as well. Like I say, if anybody puts any salad on his burger, he just chucks it over his shoulder. He's not having salad. He's not interested, and if he doesn't like it, he lets them know. But
nice,
it's worth checking out. It's a lot of fun.
Good find. How did you find that?
It came up on my recommended.
Okay,
I don't know why. Well, presumably because I watch a lot of food shows on Netflix. But I thought it was after last week's episode. Actually, after we'd finished recording, I was like, I'll stick one of them on and see how it is. And I've done all of them now.
Nice. That is a strong recommendation.
Yeah, very strong
I'm excited.
recommendation. Check it out. Fresh, fried, and crispy.
Cool.
Because of that, that's all I've watched.
That's absolutely fine.
I did watch episode 3 of Lisey's Story on Apple TV. But it's good. It's a direct adaptation of the book. The book's complicated as fuck, so the TV show is following that. I would probably recommend, if you've not read the book, you're not going to understand what's going on.
One for completists.
It's a Stephen King adaptation of a Stephen King book for Stephen King fans. He's done it just for people who know what they're talking about.
And because he can.
And because he can. And because he's not... Okay, I say this quite often. He's not a good TV writer. So he doesn't... There's no, like... It's really weird because you're watching the episodes and there's no, like, hook at the end of the episodes. They just finish. Because he's got to that stage of the story and he's like, right, that's that episode done. Let's move on to the next one. He doesn't know how to hook people into the next episode. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
But yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not sure how many other people will do. If you're not, like, I've described it as high tier King. If you're not like massive Stephen King fan, you're not going to understand what's going on. But yeah, I'll stick with it for now.
Good.
That's it. That's all I've been watching.
Okay.
What else have we got to do today, Nick?
We have got to extend our rods
for the final
time with Alice in Borderland, because we have now completed season 1.
We watched the finale. Episode 8 was completed during this week. What did you think?
I liked it.
Yeah.
For how long is it? 50 minutes?
Yeah, just about 52 minutes, I think.
I think I liked it for about 45 minutes.
Okay.
I wasn't sure about the end, because the big reveal was there was a woman in a business suit behind all these games.
Yeah.
And it just fell flat because it didn't mean anything to me.
Agreed.
Was it supposed to?
No, I don't think so. I didn't understand it, because what? There was like 3 or 4 people, wasn't there, who were behind the games?
Yeah.
But it didn't make any It didn't make any sense to me. I was like, well, how can they be? How are they controlling these like lasers from the sky and that sort of thing?
Yes. And why didn't she explain what the cards were? I was fine with the episode itself. I thought it resolved itself quite nicely, the game that they were playing.
Agreed.
But yeah, the end fell flat.
I think they've really attempted to set up a second season in these last 2 episodes. And yes. I'm not sure how successful they've been. I was well on board for this for most of this season, but now I'm like, I feel like I'm done with it. And I mean, I will check out the second season when it drops, but I'm not as excited at the end as I was at the beginning.
I'm not rushing toward it.
You're not rushing?
No. I'm not rushing toward the second season.
Nor am I, and I really thought I would be. So yeah, it must have fallen flat, because I was more excited after the first episode than I was after the last episode. So something's gone wrong somewhere along the way.
And yeah, I think all the militia villains sort of just fell a bit flat as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just a psychopath. That's why everyone's being killed. It fell flat for me personally.
I agree. What did you think of the guy, the militia guy, who, when he claimed that he was the witch but he wasn't? Because I was like, I'm not sure about that either. So why? I mean,
he was just paper thin, wasn't he?
It really was. I mean, he killed his best mate, who was the guy who was leading the beach, the guy who founded the beach. He accidentally killed him when he thought he was going to be killed by him.
Yeah.
But then why did he go psycho and try and kill everybody else?
We got because all we got was that little flashback.
Yeah.
From when he killed the Hatter. So it was paper thin characterization, and then the 2 that we did get the flashback through last week, the guy with the tattoos, he just died. He could. Yeah. We probably didn't need his flashback.
No.
Could have done with that with the leader of the militia guy, to be honest.
Well, yeah, definitely.
So yeah, not quite there for me.
But it still was quite a good episode. I mean, how Harisu survived it, I will never know, because he literally just got beat up for 45 minutes.
I thought he was dead.
Did he? I think he did die at the end. I think he died at the end, didn't he?
No, because then they came back to the room with the woman.
Yeah, you're right, they did.
Because I thought he died in her arms, but then it just cut to the next day and he was fine.
Yeah. So no, you're right. I'd forgotten about that, but you did. You're right.
But it may have been bad editing, but I was like, oh, he's gone. He's like watching the sunrise. But then they were back in the city, weren't they?
Yeah. So I'm not sure. It was a good season overall. I think the story's good, but the payoff was not good. I was a little bit disappointed with the ending.
I think that's fair.
So what we need to do now is announce what we're doing next, I guess, because we've already picked it.
Yeah, we've enjoyed doing a little watch along, so we are going to keep our rods out.
Yep. We are extending our rods somewhere else.
Something else. Would you like to tell the people?
I would love to, but I've
what we're watching.
Completely forgotten what it's called. Bear with me 1 second. We have decided to watch a different TV show. This TV show is from a different country again. So we don't watch British stuff or American stuff.
Nah.
We like to be complicated.
No.
We're going to Norway.
Oh, brilliant.
We've decided to watch a TV show on Netflix. It has 6 episodes in it. It's called Blood Ride.
What's Blood Ride about, Adam?
Do you want to know the synopsis of Blood Ride?
I sure do.
In this deliciously macabre horror anthology series, doomed passengers tell their stories aboard a spectral bus headed towards an unknown destination.
Brilliant.
That's just words, but it sounds quite good. Basically, every episode's a different story. There's a load of people on a bus who appear to be going to hell. And they're telling their story while they're on their way there, I guess.
I like it.
It's a good concept, so we're going to go for it. There's 6 episodes in this one, so if anybody wants to watch along, we'll be talking about each episode every week, and we will have a discussion set up in the Discord. So come join us there, and we'll discuss each episode as and when we watch them.
That is Blood Ride.
Blood Ride is...
And I believe they're only sort of 25 minutes an episode, aren't they?
They're shorter, these ones.
I think so, so quite snappy.
Short, snappy.
Snappy little tales.
Yeah, about half an hour each episode, and there's only 6 of them. So over the next 6 weeks, we'll discuss Norwegian horror mystery thriller TV series Blood Ride. It's a Netflix original.
Good.
Done.
I'm excited.
Me too. Now what?
I've got a game.
Okay, that sounds good. I like a game.
But we're doing something a bit different.
Nice.
So
you told me about this, and I really we've had a conversation about it. I still don't really understand what it is we're doing.
That's fine. Let me guide you through.
Guide me through.
So you may be aware that currently ongoing are the European Championships of football or soccer.
I was aware of this.
Depending on where you're from. And
it's not
what we're going to do.
It's not soccer because it's European.
What we are going to do is play them through, but we have chosen an actor or actress to represent each country.
Yes.
And we're going to pit them against each other in the format of the European Championships. And we're going to find out who is the best, who is going to win, who will be crowned the champion.
Okay, sounds interesting.
And that probably means whoever we choose here is going to win the actual football, maybe. I don't think it will work like that, but let's have a go. And I think it could be quite fun.
Okay, well, I like fun.
So I'll talk it through and you can butt in and we can make these decisions based on whatever the hell criteria we want, basically.
Okay, sounds good.
So we've got 24 teams, we've got 24 countries, we've got a person representing each country. We're split into groups to start with, and then we'll put the qualifiers through. We'll get a last 16, a quarterfinal, semi-final, and an eventual winner. Are you with me?
Yeah, so we're doing it all now, or are we doing it over the next few weeks? I'm confused.
We're going to do it all now.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
We'll do it in one. We'll do it as one prediction show.
Okay, cool.
So, Group A, we have got Italy. They are represented by Oscar-winning actor and famous seat climber overer, Roberto Benigni.
Okay.
He won the Oscar, didn't he, for Life is Beautiful, and he trod on Meryl Streep's head and stuff to get to the stage. That he is representing Italy. Turkey are represented by Darcy Carden, who is everyone's favourite Janet from The Good Place.
Okay, I didn't.
Switzerland are represented by the most famous Bond girl of all time, Ursula Andress.
Okay.
And Wales round out the group, and they are represented by Anthony Hopkins. 2 men, 2 women in that group. We need to put them in an order. Where are they finishing? We can decide it on their body of work, who we like better, any way we want, really. Well, who are you making a case for? Anthony Hopkins. I think so. I think he's got to be numero uno. I've never seen a Bond film, so Ursula Andress means nothing to me. And let's put her. Should we put her fourth? Yep. I couldn't pick the other 2 out of a lineup. you know Janet from The Good Place. That's true. I do. To be fair, should we put her second? She's awesome in The Good Place. She's never won an Oscar though. Didn't know she was Turkish. Let's put her second. She is of Turkish descent. You may find there are a few people representing these countries as we go through who you were not aware. Are some of them quite what's the word? Tenuous links. Maybe a little. Okay. I mean, you try finding a famous North Macedonian. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so I think we'll go Wales, Turkey, Italy, Switzerland. Yes. Okay, brilliant. So does that put Wales and Turkey through? If I'm understanding. Correct. Plus, it might put a third place through, but we'll come back to that.
Okay.
So I'll fill it out as we go along. So Group B is Belgium, represented by Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Had to be. Who else was it going to be?
Russia, represented by Steven Seagal.
Really?
He has got Russian citizenship and he is very good friends with Vladimir.
Okay, good.
Denmark, represented by Viggo Mortensen.
Okay.
And Finland, I struggled with Finnish actors, so we've got a director, Rennie Harlin, who directed The Long Kiss Goodnight, lots of terrible video game adaptations.
This is very much the action stars group, isn't it?
I've called it the Group of Beef.
Group of Beef, I'd give you that. That's a good point. Where do we even start with this one? Rennie Harlin, I don't know, is he just a director?
Yeah, let's put him fourth.
Put him fourth. Viggo Mortensen is in... Oh, what's that film called that I really hated? What's it called? History of Violence?
Yes, History of Violence.
History of Violence I hated so much.
It's Aragorn. He's pretty handy in a scrap.
That's true. But then,
if we're making them fight each other.
So Jean-Claude Van Damme... I was going to call him Jason Van Damme then. Jean-Claude Van Damme or Steven Seagal for the group winner for me. To be honest, one of them's been on the show.
Okay.
This has to be the winner, surely.
Van Damme wins it.
Van Damme, Seagal, Mortensen, Harlan.
Okay, great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm on board. I'm on board.
Cool.
Group C, we've got the Netherlands represented by another Bond girl and also an X-Man, Famke Janssen.
An X-Man or a member of the X-Men?
Yes, that one. Austria represented by none other than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay. Had to be.
The Ukraine represented by Mila Kunis.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And North Macedonia represented by, you know this guy, Rob Paulson.
Rob Paulson. Why?
He is a famous voice actor, and he voiced Pinky in Pinky and the Brain, and two of the Animaniacs, and loads, 2 Ninja Turtles as well, I believe.
Okay.
So
why is he representing North Macedonia?
Because he's of Macedonian descent.
Oh, is he? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. So
I don't think he's got much chance.
Okay.
If I'm honest. This is a tough battle at the top for me. Arnold Schwarzenegger or Mila Kunis?
I think. Are we going Macedonia fourth?
Yes.
Rob Paulson fourth.
Yeah.
Netherlands third.
Yeah.
Famke Janssen third.
Yeah.
That's tough. Schwarzenegger or Kunis, they both bring very different things to the
very
table.
Much so. Let's go Kunis top. We've not had any females in there yet.
Yeah, Arne's a bit past his best, isn't he? Let's do that.
This next group's tough.
Good. Group D, we have got Scotland represented by none other than Sean Connery.
Had to be.
We've brought him back. He's alive. The Czech Republic represented by Johnny Lawrence himself, William Zabka.
Is he Czech?
Yes.
Okay.
Croatia represented by John Malkovich.
Is he Croatian?
Yes.
Okay.
And then of all the famous English actors, we could have had, I don't know, Tom Hardy, big,
Tom Holland.
Bit of, these action stars. We could have had Judi Dench.
Yep.
Again, acting royalty.
Yep.
No. We've gone for Hugh Grant. The most English.
You don't get any more English than the Hugh Grant. So we've got Hugh Grant, John Malkovich, Billy Zabka, and Sean Connery. Yeah. Where do we even start?
I mean, I'm going to stick my neck out. I think Scotland wins it.
Why?
Because he's James Bond, and he's The Rock, and he's the Highlander, and...
Okay. So Scotland at number 1.
Yeah.
I'm presuming, as much as I love Billy Zabka, he's going bottom.
I think he probably does, and I also love him.
It's a massive... It's an upset. It is a tough group. John Malkovich or Hugh Grant for second place?
I think I'm leaning towards Malkovich second, and England just squeeze into third.
John Malkovich has a film named after him, so...
Exactly.
We'll go with that. Why not?
Excellent. Group E, so penultimate group. We've got Spain, represented by Penelope Cruz.
Yep.
Poland are represented by David Arquette.
Yep.
Slovakia are represented by Tom Selleck.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Slovakian. I think it was his dad.
Okay.
And Sweden are represented by our good friend Alexander Skarsgård.
Only one winner in this group, Nick.
Are we going Swedish?
He's in the captain's gallery. We can't not. Sweden are winning. David Arquette's in Scream, which is one of my favourite films of all time. But Tom Selleck's in Blue Bloods, which is one of my favourite TV shows of all time.
He's one man out of three men and a baby.
He is. He's one of the three men. David Arquette also was in that good wrestling film.
Ready to Rumble.
Ready to
I've
Rumble.
never seen it,
You've never seen Ready to Rumble?
No,
we're definitely doing that at some point. Penelope Cruz is bottom in this group.
Okay.
That's a fact. Alexander Skarsgård's number one. Tom Selleck or David Arquette?
That's a toss-up for me. I like them both.
Me too. They both have Friends connections.
We can potentially put them both through because you do get a few third places go through.
David Arquette.
Let's go. Arquette second, Selleck third.
Yep.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
Okay, great. Final group.
Okay.
I think this is a tough one as well.
Okay.
Germany. Always reliable, the Germans. Yeah. Michael Fassbender.
Okay, I know who's coming bottom in this group. Next.
France.
Yep.
Marion Cotillard.
Good choice. Strong.
Wonderful actress.
Strong.
Hungary.
Yep.
Bela Lugosi.
Has to be.
You know, the original Dracula.
Yep.
And Portugal.
I've just seen the name that you've got next to Portugal. You're going to have to do some explanations, I'm afraid.
His mother is Portuguese. Not only his mother, apparently all of his mother's side, they're all Portuguese.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
So it's actually quite a close relation. Okay. Representing Portugal is that famous Portuguese. The son of Portugal, I think, is what he goes by. Okay. You know him, I know him. It's Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks representing Portugal. Craziness. Crazy times. Fassbender's definitely bottom.
Okay. See you later, Germany.
He made The Snowman and he also made Assassin's Creed, and I think they were both in the same year, and they're two of the worst films I've ever seen. Also, there was once in Empire an article about Michael Fassbender, and his name was across the middle pages of the magazine, and the F got lost in the crease, and it looked like it said Michael Fassbender, and it's made me laugh ever since. Tom Hanks number one, Bela Lugosi number two, Marion Cotillard number three.
Fair.
Yeah?
Fair.
Tom Hanks is not losing that group.
I don't think so. I think he's strong. I mean, he survived on that island, didn't he?
Yeah, for a long time. And in the airport terminal.
Yeah.
What was that film called?
Right. I can't remember. What was that film when he was on that island and he was away from home and he was like cast adrift?
I think it was called Cast Adrift.
Okay, let's just fill whilst I move these people through. Okay. So I'm gonna fairly
really imagine that you've got a massive wall chart on your home.
I'm scribbling on a bit of paper, so I'm just gonna sort of slowly sort of put the third places through because you get 4 third places to go through. So I'm just gonna pick a few through there, and we will go with. Okay, so the last 16 is set.
So in 4 of the groups, 3 teams go through?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's how it's working in football, so it's a bit...
It's almost like it's not worth bothering with the group stages.
It is a little bit, isn't it? I can already see we've got some heavyweight clashes.
Okay, I'm excited for this.
Are you ready?
Yeah. What's first?
Right, so first one is Tom Hanks versus Hugh Grant.
Oh!
It is Portugal versus England.
Wow. That's a tough one.
Tom Hanks on penalties?
Tom Hanks on penalties. England always go out on penalties.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks did have that. Hugh Grant did have that sex scandal a while ago. Tom Hanks.
Yeah, but Tom Hanks was like the first person in the world to get COVID.
The first famous person. Yeah, I think he was.
Okay. The next match is John Malkovich.
Yep.
Versus David Arquette.
That's a no-brainer. That's John Malkovich's all day.
It's that's Croatia versus Poland, so it's Malkovich.
7-0 Malkovich.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my word, this is a heavyweight clash. We've got Tony Hopkins versus Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh.
Brains versus brawn. The Terminator versus Hannibal Lecter.
Hopkins last minute winner.
Plucky Hannibal Lecter.
94th minute winner.
Just nibbles a winner right at the end. And the Welsh are still alive. So, next you have got Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yep.
Who won his group against one of the lucky losers, Roberto Benigni. It's got to be Van Damme, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Next match, Mila Kunis.
Yeah.
Against Tom Selleck.
Oh, interesting.
I think we've got. I think Mila Kunis is making a strong, underrated run into the latter stages here.
An upset again. Last minute winner. 2-1. Mila Kunis.
She's in. I think this one. Well, we'll see. So we've got Darcy Carden against Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal 3-0.
Oh, this is a Battle of Scandinavia for the penultimate match of this round. We've got Alexander Skarsgård against Viggo Mortensen.
Oh.
It's Sweden versus Denmark.
Oof, I feel like you should be good to Denmark just lately. It's got to be Skarsgård.
Both good actors.
It's got to be Skarsgård.
I mean, he's got home advantage, hasn't he, with us? But he's in.
I did watch Sweden play football the other night, and they were not good.
Yeah, it was a bit. It was tough watching.
It wasn't a good game.
Final match of the last 16. Then it's a battle of the old timers. We've got and also dead people. Sean Connery taking on Bela Lugosi.
What a film that'd be if they were both in it.
James Bond versus Dracula.
That sounds like the sort of film we'd do on this show.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd love to watch James Bond versus Dracula. Sean Connery, surely.
Okay, the Scots march on.
England out, Scotland through?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Down to our last 8.
Quarterfinals?
Yeah, are you ready? Yep. Top of the bracket, Tom Hanks, representing Portugal, is up against Croatia, John Malkovich.
Hanks versus Malkovich. Ooh.
Yeah.
Clash of the Titans.
What game would we make them take part in? Would it be like a game of Twister, like in Bill and Ted? Or would we make them read a line from? They'd have to do a monologue from Hotbot or something.
Have they ever been in a film together? I feel like they would have worked together before.
I've no idea.
I feel like they would have worked together before. That's a tough one. That's going to go all the way. I think that's extra time.
You've got the crowd pleaser in Hanks versus the technicality, I guess, of Malkovich.
I think Malkovich is sneaking it.
I think he might wear him down and the quality might show through.
Agreed. As much as I love Tom Hanks, I think extra time winner for Malkovich.
Malkovich is in semi-finals.
Wow.
He faces the winner of Anthony Hopkins and Jean-Claude Van Damme. Hopkins has put Arnie out.
Can he put Van Damme out as well?
Can he cut a swathe through these action heroes? Or has Van Damme got one last punch in him?
Van Damme's in a Bottom of the Stream film. Hopkins is in a Stephen King film. It's tough. Hopkins.
Oh, I think that's right to the wire. That one is.
Again, it's another extra time.
That is an absolute toss of the coin.
Hopkins on penalties.
Mila Kunis takes on Steven Seagal. Very different style. Very different styles going on here.
In that one. What are the countries? Remind me.
So Ukraine versus Russia. Politically, that is a hot button.
It's a hotbed.
We can't have the Russians go any further, surely.
No, it's got to be Kunis, doesn't it? She's sneaking through.
The plucky Ukrainians are the surprise package. And the final quarterfinal is Sweden with Alexander Skarsgård versus Scotland, Sean Connery.
Oh.
Connery's got to be out on his feet. He's been dead for 2 years. He's in the quarterfinals.
He's got to be struggling, hasn't he? Skarsgård's our boy.
You've got a picture of him up in the gallery.
Indeed. Skarsgård.
He's done
2-0.
Sam is.
Yes, I have.
I'm excited. I don't know where this is going to go. Semi-final 1 is Croatia versus Wales.
What a great game that is.
It's John Malkovich versus Anthony Hopkins.
Ooh, that's 2 of the finest actors of our generation. Right there.
Yeah.
I don't even...
It's worthy of the final.
That should have been the final. It's controversial.
They're in the same side of the draw. It's the way it's worked out.
I think it goes to Anthony Hopkins. Recent Oscar winner.
if we're going on an Oscar tiebreaker, I think Hopkins has got to take it.
Yeah, me too.
The plucky Welsh have made it
to the final.
And they will face either Ukraine or Sweden. It's Mila Kunis versus Alexander Skarsgård, and I did not see this happening.
Nor did I. There's no way Kunis can hold her own against Skarsgård, though.
Okay, done. Your boy's in.
I know where this is going.
The final is Wales versus Sweden. It's Anthony Hopkins and Alexander Skarsgård.
Why don't we? Here's a question for you. Why don't we put it on Twitter as a poll?
I'm all for it.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
We'll do some photoshopping of them in their football shirts. And put it out on Twitter to let the people decide who wins our film star Euro 2020/2021.
I'm quite happy to take a picture of this slightly toffee apple stained bit of paper, which has got the whole tournament now written out on it.
Wales versus Sweden is our final, and you guys can decide who wins.
Hopkins versus Skarsgård.
I would have just picked Skarsgård, so I can't be...
And I would have gone for Hopkins, so we need to decide and vote.
He's in the captain's gallery. He would have been my pick all day. Right, I think that's it. I'll get that tweet out just after this episode launches.
On that bombshell.
And we'll go from there.
Brilliant.
We've done nearly an hour's wave. We said we weren't doing that again. But don't be surprised if the movie show this week lasts about 20 minutes, everybody. What is on the movie show this week, Nick?
This week we are talking about a film I have chosen, for it was my wild card. We are talking about Alien Warfare.
We are indeed.
I can't wait.
I am so excited to talk about this film with you. It's a trip. This one's going to be a trip, everybody. So do not miss this Thursday's episode of the Bottom of the Stream Movie Show, where we will be talking about Alien Warfare.
Cheers.
Bye.